Tuesday.
Hey, everybody. I'm back. It's me. So there we go. That wasn't so bad now, right? That was almost a little fun. Between the sheets, smells, me getting so dark at 4 o'clock in the morning that I made Brian tap. Wasn't too bad. Again, I thank you, everybody, for hanging out and watching the show. You guys signed up for the live show. We gave you something different. And you want to know what? This is a teachable moment. Maybe next time if we have something that we want to, it's off the beaten path, we should undersell and over-deliver as opposed to overselling and under-delivering. Teachable moment. We've learned that now. And knowing is half the battle. Bri is going to join us. We have to do a live read for Squarespace. So you are still going to get a little live NSFW action, even when, we did a pre-recorded show. So that ain't bad, right? That's fun. I trolled myself and got kicked out of my own chat room twice. Not by the mods, for flooding. I flooded it. So there we go. Again, thank you to everybody who hung around. There are some people who are like, yo, bro, sorry, I love NSFW, but this ain't my thing. Totally understand. Because it's not. It was something different. Change up in the lineup. But, there we go. We we are going to have a good time doing this live show. Maybe we'll do a little bit of after show, but Bri is rocking and rolling, moving across the country and heading back to Orlando this week. Also, here's a fun little tip. If you guys are going to Halloween Horror Nights Thursday, I might be there Thursday. So I will keep you guys posted, but I'm going to the Tampa Penguins game tomorrow, and I'm going to stop by Orlando. I'm going to come back.
Hello.
Yes!
Hello.
Bri. Are you video or just audio?
I'm just audio right now, but I'm about to go video. Get ready for the vids, people, because
Excellent.
it's vidtacular. There we go. So that was a bizarre experience for me to
Yes. Explain your situation.
All right, actually, first, I want to show you a picture of something. Hold on 1 second. The whole time, there we go.
By the way, welcome to
The
Good
whole
Morning
time-
LA with Brian Gerbs. You see this setup?
What's that?
This setup that Jammer B has us on?
No, I can't see it. I don't have it. I'm not receiving anything from Twit Engineering.
Okay. Well, it's basically like every
that's
local
hilarious.
news on the Pacific Coast.
Well, here's all I see, by the way, as I'm talking to you, is this animated GIF. You. I want to make that my actual background in Windows all the time. So that whatever it is I'm doing, I have Justin judging me, and he's not too impressed.
Dude, I love that that could be, something that goes around forever. I'm like, well, what'd you think of No Ordinary Family this week?
You just play that GIF on there. Okay, so here's my experience, right? So I finished the show, and we're packing up as fast as possible because I want to see how it's going over. And I open up the Twit app on my phone, and I hear you, and I'm like, oh, good, it's playing right now. Let me load up the chat. I'm like, I don't remember this part, and he seems to be taking questions. This is a little bit weird for being 30 minutes into the what happened, and then I eventually got that you guys had some kind of tech issue. How far in did it go in before everyone called it? They're like, we can't watch this.
No. It was not how soon it went bad. It went bad immediately. It was when we decided to, look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
It's Twit After Dark.
Twit Cottage After Dark.
What's happening? What's happening?
I came on to explain, Brian. Can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm looking at it, but all I see is this.
Yeah, it was. Justin and I debated for a couple of minutes what we should do, and I decided, hey, maybe I should re-download the file.
Yes, and that was a
did
good
that fix
call.
it?
So
Yeah.
So basically the show was going on, and I think tactically we made a bit of an error in making it a surprise. I think we probably should have been apologizing for the episode from the second we knew we were going to do it.
Listen, wait, why are you down? Turn that frown upside down. You're telling me what we should have done.
I'm just saying, tactically, if we were going to handle it, because I think the biggest problem was, like, we held it for a surprise, and then it was like, hey, and now, like, it was like we had told it, listen, I blame this on me, because I way oversold it. And I was like, hey, it's a mystery guest. And then I was going to be, the mystery guest is Brian from 4 days ago. And
okay. All right, so that's your fault. You're saying you screwed. Are you screwing this up, Justin? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm just saying, I was like, hey, I got a special meal for you guys. And then, like, the special meal was like, everything you've eaten except old. Like, it's leftovers. Hooray! And so it was the initial, like, boo, this sucks. And then it was like the audio. And the audio was what kind of pushed it over the top. Everybody just screaming and yelling of, like, do it live, Justin, just do it. I have nowhere else to go. Just go in front of the camera and talk. I don't like it. And I understood because the audio was, the audio blew. So Camera B re-downloaded the file.
All right. Well, as long as it works. I forgot all the Hitman Chad stuff in there, and Chad not having the soul of the racist and stuff. I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Did Chad see my impression of Chad?
Oh yeah, no. Actually, Chad watched it the next day because I was just I was like, did that only seem funny because it was 2 a.m.? But then I watched it in the middle of the day with Chad, and I thought it was pretty hilarious. It did get a little bbit bizarre at times, but you know that's what we're doing is we're growing and developing and going into the new. I think it was one of those things where it was obviously different, and I think the reason why I think maybe if we were ever to do it again, we should bring the like, hey, listen, absolutely can't do the show. It's got to be pre-recorded. We did something for you guys. Then we're underselling, and then if the episode's funny, we're over-delivering. And I think the problem was it was like, so who's sorry? Just as long we're totally agreed that whatever the mistake is, it's your fault, not mine. Right?
Sure.
Right.
Until Smells shows up and exacts his unholy retribution.
Okay, so wait.
Oh my God! Wait, somebody in the chat room just said the President Obama got assassinated. Let me click on this YouTube link.
Click on that special report.
Oh my God! It's a special report. This doesn't look like Obama.
Cat Cracker is a one of a kind.
Does the cat kill Obama? Obama gained some weight.
By the way, I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know what it is, but like from Twin Engineering, I hear completely jacked, barely understandable audio. Like, I don't know if you can call me from one of the Skypeosaurus machines or use that or not, because like we always have the jacked audio because it's but I'm not.
Let me call you back on one of the Skype machines.
Okay, all right, we'll do that.
All right. Well, then I'll fart off into the mic. Oh no! Wait, no. They're just going to call you while you're still on, right, Brian? No.
What I see, I can't. I heard that you were talking to me.
He can't hear. All right, so folks, here's the deal. We learned a valuable lesson, and I thought the episode was funny. I think everyone's going to listen to the episode. And they're going to go, "You want to know what? That's a pretty funny show." I laughed my tiny hiney off, and I don't know why they're going to call it their tiny hiney, but that's going to be the name of my new boat. We're going to do Squarespace read, and it's going to look pretty weird when we edit it in, and I'm wearing a different T-shirt, and Brian's in
No, it won't. It'll be, we'll set up a time travel scenario from the future, where all of a sudden we'll pop in, because it is time travel, because this is like a week later from when we did the episode. And so it's like, the episode took place in the past, and we showed up.
Oh my God, no, and we'll do it because it's the 25th anniversary of Back to the Future.
See? Look at that. We tie it all together, all right? And first of all,
hey, it's the 25th anniversary of Back to the Future, and that's why we're advertising Squarespace.
So, and by the way, Justin, seriously, I'm done listening to what sounds suspiciously like apologies from you. This is ridiculous.
No.
You got to stop it right now.
Oh, no. It's really not apology. It was just, obviously if there's one thing that we, and I don't know if Brian's listening, but if there's one thing that we on the show care the most about, and I was not kidding at the very, very beginning, our podcast numbers, they're very, very good. They're not great. They're not like, in the tops of what Twit can do. But what makes us special more than any other show on the internet is our live audience, our chat realm, our dear, dear, dear chat realm. So I'm very sensitive to making sure that they know how much we care about them. And that's really all of it. And I kind of felt like I may have led them down a primrose path only to pull the rug out from under them a little bit. And I felt sorry for that.
You lied to them is what you did. You sold them a bill of goods that you could not deliver, sir.
Well, no, not really. I mean, I sold them a bill of goods and then I delivered on it, but it was just the most terrible version of what could have come. It was like, you could get $1 million or get a shove in your mouth.
A free Walkman or a discount at McDonald's. Just spin the wheel, man. Look, hey, that's a discount at McDonald's. That's not bad. That's something. That's
and
something.
By the way, the McDonald's is closed.
Next Thursday, McDonald's will be open. No, look, there are parts of that I think may have been some of the funniest ideas that we've ever had. I love Hitman, OMG Chad. I love Rooks, you and Rooks, and get killed by Smells. And I even love getting killed by the piano. And I actually thought we had some insightful discourse about Glee. Scooby a Racist, our new bit.
Scooby-Doo a Racist is not only a bit, it's something I live by. I actually know it's funny to see the crowd watching the chat room because it was like they were like, boo, what are they gonna do? Just talk. This sucks. Worst episode. And this was also just what I was saying. That was what I was typing in the chat room. And that's how I got kicked out 3 times.
Wait, see, that's the other thing. You don't understand how it's like, look, you shape reality when you do that idiocy. No,
that was happening. That was happening before. And also, that was happening. Yeah. But here, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Because it was like a riot for a little while until we got to Between the Sheets. And then, like, between the sheets, it was like a dog all of a sudden hearing a whistle.
You know what it is? It's like the chat room.
It was like comedy.
The chat room.
Between the sheets.
It's like you walk into a daycare and the kids are just going nuts, and you're trying to play music that you think the kids will like, and then finally somebody just turns on wrestling, and everyone shuts up, and they sit there and they watch the wrestling there.
No, and it was, I think we totally, as soon as we started getting into some of the things that make NSFW show really funny, which is our weird, odd creativity and the willingness to go in very odd places. I think everyone was totally down with it the way that we hoped they would be, and it went on as follows. So I'm totally.
Well, there it is. And I make a mistake.
Right, so, and there's someone in the chat room. His name is Kryn Maliki. And obviously, listen, as I am flanked by my 2 correspondents, the Brush Twins, I just want to tell them, from this very, very, as I look upon my gorgeous vista, which certainly looks like the same picture doubled on either side, I'll just say that, listen, if you don't like this show, totally awesome. We're not going to do a lot of pre-recorded shows. It was a last-ditch effort, and I thought it came off well. Boom.
Yeah. No, and I guarantee you, and some people may be like, well, he's here, he's live now. Why couldn't you have done it 2 hours later? The difference is that we never know. I was going to hold you here. We never know what kind of of bandwidth I'm going to have at the hotel. So there's no way for us to rely on that at all. So that totally was an option. The option was do nothing or do this. And I for one am very happy with what we did there.
Yeah, I mean, this really was a love letter to our people who have made us what we are, and I just want to make you disappear real quick.
I'm holding you in my hands, so that's what it is. Yeah, and I can understand why they would be bothered if it was a pre-recorded thing. But then people did seem to like our discussion between. I tell you what, I think next Tuesday I will pitch Between the Sheets, and maybe we'll have a new show on the Twit Network. You never know. I don't think there are any other sheet podcasts in the lineup.
Since Aniston's going in the direction of NSFW, it's fall, by the way, everybody. I want to remind everybody that pumpkin patch stores are still available.
Okay, are you guys ready to... We got to talk about Squarespace, all right? I don't want to upset you, Justin. Yeah, well, I'm just saying I want to talk about Squarespace because, as you know, last time we had Squarespace as a sponsor, they were so upset with you. They were so disgusted and annoyed. They called to reprimand you directly. They gave you a task to make things right with this pants check silliness, which, by the way, is still rocketing all over the Twitter sphere. With everyone checking their pants with the pants check.
Checked, even as we speak.
Personally, I check my pants at the door. I don't check them
in the morning.
Again after that.
Do you know where your pants are? Find out on Twitter.
Right.
Hashtag pants check.
Pantscheck.squarespace.com.
.com as well.
.com.
You want to know what's great is that you know when I'm going to correct you and make fun of you now.
I beat you to the punch.
Reflexes.
That's now you've cracked my code of cracking your code. Now, if we can get back to the cat crack code, pantscheck.squarespace.com.
Squarespace is the best.
Do you want to start the read for real? I don't know. I'm not feeling. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, I thought that was going great.
Until I called it. Actually, hold on. I was actually just playing. Is pants checked? Oh, pantscheck.squarespace.com has run its course and enjoyed its fabulous 2 weeks in the sun.
Oh, really?
What do you want to call that episode, by the way, before we go?
I think we had a lot of really good suggestions. I think either something to do. Life to the Future. I don't know. I like that. Between Clenched Sheets.
Did anybody actually record the hallucinatory and find out if it's Brian Brushwood backwards?
I'm sure somebody can do that. To Glee, I don't know. Glee might. I'll tell you what. If people just see Glee in there, they'll be like, "Wow, this is interesting," or "Wow, I like Glee. I should give this episode a shot." Maybe we should throw Glee in a
And then they're horrified about the discussion about racism in Scooby-Doo.
And then at the moment where I project that your child loses respect for you because your partner on a podcast died, they will be so horrified they'll never listen again.
Was it Mark from Squarespace that called in? Mark B?
Make him look like
there it is. Mark Burstiner was awesome. Oh, okay, look. Let's talk about Squarespace. No more fooling around, Justin.
All right, Jammer B, give us the editor's cut here because they're going to
Squarespace is, I'm betting, pretty upset about your previous reads. They were so upset 2 weeks ago that they called in.
No, they're not.
Wait, are the cameras not even on us? It just says editor's cut here, please.
All right, and we start now. Go to Brian. Wait, and we cut.
But Brian. I still okay. We can't do a sponsor read that only just says editors, please cut here. Or maybe we could. Maybe that would be our best episode ever.
I'm just upset that Jammer B tipped the new name of the show.
Editors, please cut here. All right, Justin, you got one chance to convince me why I should ever allow you to talk about Squarespace again. Last time we talked about Squarespace, they were so upset they called in and they gave us a homework assignment with the pants check. And now, 2 weeks later, everyone's checking their pants on the internet. Hashtag pants check. Flexing the muscle of NSFW. All to make things right because of your terrible, terrible Squarespace reads. So, Justin, you explain to me why you should ever be allowed to talk about our wonderful, wonderful sponsor, Squarespace.
Brian, I have one word for you. Genocide.
Oh, come on. Really?
Wait for
Really?
it. Wait for it. I just changed colors. That's the power of Squarespace.
What does that even mean?
And I changed back to orange because I don't have a Squarespace account yet. Yes, genocide is what Squarespace is committing on hard-to-program websites, on websites that succumb to traffic spikes. You know, they are
actually,
systematically.
You're saying that websites with poor hosting need to be eradicated. They need to be destroyed.
Are being currently one by one because everyone's slipping to Squarespace. Everybody, they make up their own words. They're that advanced.
So listen to this. No lie. One of our fans of the show, Nate Prouty. I went on a bender right before I took my nap. I belted off like 8 or 10 little travel tips that have come up on the road, like battle-tested travel tip number 695. You know, here's how you sneak 2 liquids past the TSA.
I totally didn't notice that dominating my Twitter feed today.
Right. Okay. Well, but listen, when I did that, Nate Prouty, superfan, made an automatically refreshing, updating page that would aggregate all those travel tips and just display them one at a time. So you hit refresh, you got a different travel tip each time. I was so flattered and so stoked that I tweeted out, it was like schwoodtips.com, I believe. And and instantly, guess what happened?
Instantly, it was awarded Best Website of the Century, and Obama nominated it for the Supreme Court.
No, those are the things that would have happened.
Dare to dream.
Except Nate was not hosting on Squarespace, and the thing went down just from my tweet. I don't even have that big
really? It crashed?
I didn't have that big of an army, and it crashed. It totally, and it died. And if he had done it on Squarespace, it would never have had that problem because anything hosted on Squarespace, their servers can handle the traffic. It's distributed. If you get dug, if it explodes overnight, if you're the next YouTube, you're covered. It happens automatically.
Yes.
Best part is also super easy. It would have been prettier too. I mean, Nate, I'm really flattered you put that together, but
he thinks your website looked like garbage. Like it looked like a hot pile of cat garbage that a cat piled up in a living room and then lit on fire with his cat paws.
I'm just going to say, Nate, that it probably would have looked way better on Squarespace because they have these awesome built-in templates.
While we're recording this, it crashed again. They tried to go check it out as we're talking about it, and it crashed again. Folks, this wouldn't have happened on Squarespace because they're committing genocide against bad servers even as we speak.
I really hate how uncomfortable you make me feel during these reads. Listen,
I think your problem is not what I say. It's how confident I look while saying it.
You know what? Maybe it is. And maybe it's because you understand the power of Squarespace. Here's the thing. If you haven't used Squarespace, you can sign up for a free 2-week trial. They don't even ask for a credit card. Don't even ask for a credit card. You just sign up, you give an email, all of a sudden you're live online. It's yourword.squarespace.com right from the get-go. .scum now available any minute now. But the point is templates look amazing, super easy to update, and you can even update from your iPhone. Head on over, and when you do sign up, if you want 10% off the lifetime of your order, and most importantly, to keep little reads like this afloat in the ether, then you got to use promo code NSFW. That's NSFW. Not only does that keep us in business, it gets you 10% off the lifetime of the order. People are using it. People are using the code, and people are noticing, which is why I gave Justin this last chance to ever do a read, and he used the G word. I was going to say the J word, but that's not the J word.
That too. That's my stripper name, Jenny Side.
All right.
That's actually what I go as.
Where did that come from?
I guess that was an actual quote from the show 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Jenny sighed. I can't believe. Like, you know what I was setting up, in all honesty? Is like, you got one chance to redeem yourself, and I was going to let you play straight man for a change, and then I was just going to, bark like a dog randomly. I don't know, and then try to ruin everything, but it didn't quite go that way.
No, that's like, as much as we do have a psychic connection, that one didn't get through very clear. I thought that was definitely like, all right, well, Justin, this time I'm really gonna get angry if you screw up the read.
All right.
And I'm like, okay, so we got worry, Mr. Wilson. I ain't gonna screws nothing up. I swears it.
We've got to pick a title for the episode.
All right.
And what do you want the title of the episode to be?
Between the Glee sheets. Skeeting on the Glee sheets.
Oh, come on. Why would you even say that?
What? Worst episode ever. We haven't had a worst episode, because we had a worst episode ever. Didn't we have a worst episode ever on BB Live Show?
Yeah, no, we didn't. We had the best episode ever.
Oh, okay. Drag Me Between the Sheets, because we had all the curse talk.
Racist or Scooby-Doo. That's pretty good.
Between the Sheets. I like the idea of Glee being in the title.
Glee Between the Sheets. But that sounds something. What do you think, Mark? Oh, the title should be NSFW is Amazing? Maybe so. Maybe so.
Racist
Best
or
pre-recorded
Scooby.
episode ever. I like rhymes with Erminal. I'm not going to lie. Mainly because it's hard to hear that joke at that moment. There's so much going on.
Is that during the clinch tune thing?
You're like, rhymes with Erminal.
I love the fact that in that situation, you were like, oh no, you can't do it, clench teeth. You have to be more flippant and make a joke out of delivering this message. I think, I can't believe you made a big deal about special guest and all that stuff. Did you even have an opening video? We didn't have an opening video, no.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's unfortunate. But you set it up, or what did...
We can have an opening video.
You know what? Did you see that the app that Antoine Dodson is hawking?
I did see that. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty clever. I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so I like rhymes with Erminal. I think that's a good one. I want to do rhymes with Erminal. Or phoning it in. That's what we said during it.
Yes.
And he said ring-a-ding-ding-dong.
Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dang-dong.
Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dang-dong.
All right. All hail Smelves.
So I guess you're saying that you don't have a pick. I'm fine with either of those.
Which one?
Can't believe you just said genocide. Genocide on bad websites. What about Glee, rhymes with Erminal?
I'm down with that.
But it's a combo one.
Forest Goblin communicates to Glee telepathically.
What is that from?
Forest Goblin talks to Glee.
Is that Nikolai?
It's Olaf.
They're saying screw it, Brian. It's SEO, baby. So Glee, rhymes with Erminal. Done.
Wait, it should be called Glee, the official podcast of the hit show on Fox.
if we're going SEO up on that. Filled with Glee. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Well, hold on. I should. You know what? I'm just gonna go, since we're all acoustic today. I'll be double complete rainbowing you acoustic. I'm not even gonna pull up the soundboard.
Good. This is NSFW for October 26, 2010, episode 47. Glee, rhymes with Erminal.
Adrian Brody.
Why are you brodying me? Why are you brodying me?
Because that's what happens when you win.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, ready? I'm going to do it back up here.
Okay.
This is NSFW episode 40.
Rainbow. Sorry, I accidentally hit the button. I'm sorry. Sometimes my finger slips and I hit the button by accident.
Okay. All right, here we go.
That just happened.
This is NSFW episode 47 for October 26, 2010. Glee. Rhymes with Erminal. Say I did 3 with the clenched teeth. See what I did there? Adrian Brody. Okay, you want to recap? Maybe not build it up. We figure a way to we go back. We come back from the past, or I don't know.
Yeah, this episode sucks.
All right, that's enough. I'm done talking.
All right. No. I'm joking. That was me underselling it. Here we go. On this episode of NSFW, we go back to the future and experience a pre-recorded episode that we did because Brian's on the road. It includes me insulting Michael Rooker, us talking about Glee, a new podcast called Between the Sheets, and maybe a new way for you to go through life. It's all coming up right now on NSFW.
That's good. Although, if you're going to do a backup, I wouldn't mention Between the Sheets. Like, that's the first bit that really goes well. Adrian Brody.
By the way, that's the way that every Between the Sheets episode ends, which I forgot.
Okay, all right. That's enough.
Why?
What?
What
you know
are these
right.
graphics? All right.
My teacher does rock.
All right, here we go. You ready, Jammer B?
Ready.
On this episode of NSFW, we go back to the future and experience a haunted pre-recorded episode because of scheduling conflicts. We deal with Glee and a new way to go through life. I insult Michael Rooker, and we discuss who would kill themselves first if the other one died. It's all coming up on a very haunted episode of NSFW. Seriously, we couldn't record it live, and we apologize. Oh.
Adrian Brody. Oh, you've got to keep... You've got to keep it alive. You are the winner of this lame-ass podcast game. Oh, my God. So I think we have it, dude.
Is that good?
Yeah, that just happened.
Do we need a safety?
Well, we got the other one, dude. Now they're saying, do it again in the Gumshoes voice.
Yeah. You know what? I'm slowly building up like a of people demanding voices, which is odd for me.
It's like this is your equivalent of getting up on stage at a concert and they're shouting out "Freebird." They're like, it's like they want your finale right up front. They're like, do the Gumshoe voice. Come on.
No, seriously, there was a guy on before when I first came on Twit that was like, do Olaf, and it's like he only listened to me. He couldn't have. It was like more than 8 hours ago. Like he just listened to it. And he's like, no. More Olaf!
Give us the simple Southern lawyer! Come on!
Gumshoes! Gumshoes!
Do Nikolai! Oh my God. Yeah, the OMG chat impression was pretty good. That,
the OMG chat impression really just boils down to us both having a different tick that we just like, you just kind of have a laid-back voice. That could be anybody.
Oh, my God. All right. I think, well played, Jammer B. You win. We're out. If you have everything, then we're going to wrap things up for this episode of NSFW. Hope you guys had a good time. Promise to be back in studio with everything up and running with a guest who you just won't believe because we haven't booked him yet. But it will be amazing this next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday, dude.
Die in a fire. Eat a billion dinks. My name is Mark Bernstein. Our NSFW show is amazing.
Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.